Hi VanLife family, this is another Q&A video during Veda. Before we start the Q&A video, I again want to remind you, as I do in every video lately, how you can help your favorite YouTubers out. Please watch their videos from beginning to end without skipping the video or skipping the ads. I understand there are long ones and sometimes you do have to skip, but do your best. Also, see if they have either a Patreon or a join button where you can partner with them to create better content and earn a little additional income. Now, with that said, today is a Q&A video. So I have several questions actually from a subscriber. So I am going to read what they wrote, and so I will put it up on the screen for you to see. 10 things you would change before you walk out the door, and what did you leave behind, and the hardships, and best time of year to leave, and best budget heating, etc. Thanks, sunshine. Be good. So the very first part of this question was difficult for me to answer. I could not come up with 10 things. I could only come up with 3, and they're all pretty much financial. Really, I don't regret leaving except for some financial stuff. That's it. Getting out of debt is a big one, but I probably still wouldn't be on the road today if I had waited till I got out of debt, because I'd probably still be working to get out of debt. So if you can get out of debt before you do this, great. For me, that was not a factor. My other thing is just saved more, had a little nest egg. I didn't really have a nest egg at all when I started this, so maybe saved more. The reason I didn't stay and work and save more before doing van life is I was living with my second husband, and I was starting to resent him and regret him and hate him a little bit. So I needed to leave for my mental stability. Like it would have been better for me to just go ahead and do what I did. Had I stayed, I think it would have been way worse for the both of us, especially for me. I had to look out for myself. The other one was probably starting to get rid of stuff earlier. But I didn't make the decision to do vehicle life because, again, I didn't start in my, I didn't have a van. I started in my SUV. So I didn't quite start selling stuff as soon as I made the decision, or either that or I made the decision too late and gave myself a short deadline to be out. So I think had I sold more stuff, then I probably would have had a little more of that nest egg that I'm talking about. I also think I would have found some kind of mobile work. The 2 years while I was in my vehicle and working at the school, I would have put in more effort to find some sort of mobile job that I could have transitioned to full-time or a little more than part-time, and just made that, again, additional income. That's something I probably could still be doing right now. So cemented those things financially. I think I would be better off right now. So the other one was, what did I leave behind? I didn't leave anything behind that I regret leaving behind. So there's nothing I would change there. And the hardships are just breakdowns, vehicle breakdowns. Those are the biggest things you face every single time they happen. They are the most costly. So those are the only hardships that I've had is vehicle breakdowns. The best time of year to me to leave is like spring, even summer, warmer weather. And that's just for me. A lot of people can't deal with the heat, and so they want to leave in the fall or the winter because they can keep warm better than they can cool off. I'm the total opposite. So I started in the summertime. I started in August in Northern Virginia, and I can deal with heat better than I can with cold. Best budget heating is definitely, I don't know if the video has been put up yet about my heating cooktop, using the cooktop, but clearly for less than $20 you can be heating your vehicle budget friendly. You're gonna have to kick in an extra additional money for the big propane tank. If you want to get a 20-pound propane tank, I think a brand new one starts at like $50 to $55. Refills are $20. If you want to get the 11-pound propane tank like I have, the empty propane tank is about $40 to $47. And then refills vary because you don't, you have to actually refill that. You can't exchange it. The 20-pounders can be exchanged, but you would have to make sure you're traveling places where they have, usually some gas station somewhere has propane refill. Yeah, I hope that answers your question. Thank you so much for your question. And if you want to submit your question for me to do during the Q&A series, please do so at my email, crystal@crystalvanner.com. Put Q&A as the subject line so I know that it is a question I can answer in a video. And I've been going into the comments and stealing some of you guys' questions that I feel are good ones. So I hope that's okay with some of you. Now, before I get off, I want you to know if you can tell me about something different in the background view that wasn't in the last official tour video, the first person that gets it right in the comments will get a little shout out in a video, and I'll send you a sticker as well. Thanks, guys, for watching the video from start to finish. Mwah! But you've got a few seconds left.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Check out the playlist of the journey from day one. And a big thank you to my channel partners for making this video possible.